Shalom. So, I'm going to give you this news article and then we're going to talk about the unpopular opinions here quickly. After Biden-Zelensky meeting, the Kremlin says the US is waging an indirect war with Russia. Moscow's statement comes after Washington commits nearly $1.8 billion in military supplies, including Patriot missile defense system during the Ukrainian president's visit to America. The Kremlin said Thursday Washington and Kyiv were turning a deaf ear to Russia's concerns following a historic visit by Ukrainian President Zelensky to the US. Zelensky enjoyed a hero's welcome on a lightning trip to Washington via the US Air Force, where US President Joe Biden committed nearly $1.8 billion in military supplies, including the Patriot missile defense system. We can say with regret that so far neither President Biden nor President Zelensky have said even a few words that could be perceived as potential readiness to listen to Russia's concerns, Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov told reporters. Now the interesting thing here is a couple of points. When he walked in, he received a standing ovation because you know what? Behind the scenes, all these billions and billions and hundreds of billions of dollars America's giving him is also lining the pockets of the corrupt politicians that are involved in all of this. They're giving him a standing ovation because he's made them richer than ever before. And one of his amazing statements in the speech, if you go listen to it, is thanks for the money, but it's not enough. Need more money. Keep it coming. Never mind that Americans are sleeping on the streets, homeless, that they can't afford groceries, that there's so many that are jobless, that the country has got a crisis on their borders, that there's chaos with their power plants, with supply, with oil, with everything, gas. No, those are minor issues, not interested in looking at. We'll just keep pumping billions into Zelensky, who's a trigger point for World War III. So if you don't like that, I'm sorry, that is where I'm at, and that's where I'm standing on my point. From all the gathered data I've got, I really think this is just one huge setup for a bunch of corrupt people to get richer and to set the world up for a bigger disaster coming very shortly. World War III, an exchange of missiles, nuclear carnage, and that's probably lying ahead for us in the new year. So hectically interesting, and it's already having ripple effects. And he was there for less than 24 hours, basically to get his next check and shake hands and be thanked for all the money that he's funneling. Anyway, we keep watching this crazy show before we exit the theater for good. God bless and shalom.